Thank you for the introduction, Yuli, and thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Pramerica teammates. I'm here today to speak about what we have been doing in the last 4 or 5 months since all these opportunities started for us. And it's basically, we haven't really changed much. If you pay attention to what our numbers were before and what we were doing before, we have always been focused on licensing. Always, always, always. I don't know, Yuli, if you remember, but most of MIT's, the licensing RVPs that are there doing the training for the new RVPs come from the Naranjo hierarchy most of the time. And that's what we have been doing and taking advantage in this moment. I always have present that I remember from Omar Oropesa. He taught us that 15% of your licensed representatives are gonna do some production, like between 2,000, probably 2,000 to 2.1, 1.9 policies a month for an average of $850. So basically, for every 100 licenses, you're gonna have 15 of those producing. But maybe you're thinking right now, oh, but I have so many licenses, they're not producing that much. It's new licenses coming in. New licenses coming in is a big part of it. You have to renew the licenses. It's not just the old licenses. But what we have taken advantage of this situation is that from the beginning, on March, we moved everything to Zoom. We were doing meetings already before that. I don't know if you remember, guys, about the 100-day challenge that Glenn Williams set up last year. We were doing that. We're calling 90-day challenge, and we have been doing that for 3 years already. So we have meetings with the team every day from 9 to 10, Monday to Friday. We're very connected to the team. And before, we have an office in Miami and an office in Orlando. We were having 2 meetings, separate meetings, where in one meeting we had probably 150 people, and the other one we probably had like 50. In the mornings, we merged those 2 meetings, and we started doing one whole meeting for the whole hierarchy. But we were used to that already. It wasn't something that we created. We were having that, but we moved everything to Zoom. So what happened is that people that wasn't able to attend at the office started connecting. And we went from having 150 people, probably 200 connected in one meeting where we were packed, to having 750 people connected. It doesn't start at 750. It went to 400, 500, 600, 750. And I think we're going to blow up probably over 1,000 in the next couple months, because it's convenient for people. Another thing that we're taking advantage, and it's an advantage for everybody, is the $49 IBA. $49 IBA, for right now, this situation show other people that what they thought was something secure, what is their jobs, is not as secure as they thought it was. So now they started looking at Pramerica as a better opportunity or another source of income. That's why we have been recruiting tons of people, We actually triple our recruiting. In my hierarchy, we triple our recruiting by just doing more activity. It's the same people than before. We added new people that we're licensing, but we're working harder. I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit, about myself. So how is that I took about an opportunity, or we took that disadvantage and we turned it into an advantage? A couple of months ago, I was at a dealership and I was buying a car, and I saw that in my WhatsApp, where we have the results, we post our results. I didn't have any messages for the whole morning, and that was when the pandemic was starting. I was thinking, this is not good. This is not good. And in that moment, that gave me time to think. And I was thinking, well, if I don't do something myself, I am the leader in my team, they probably won't know how to deal with this new scenario. So maybe we're gonna say you don't like it, but that's how I think. It doesn't matter what level you are in this business. The business never moves on its own. If you're thinking that your business is moving on its own, your business is going down. No business moves or grows on its own. Always, there has to be a leader doing it. People do what they see you doing it. People repeat what they see you repeat doing. So that's when I started coming into the business again. I decided I need to be on appointments again. I'm going to do my RVP run again. I started doing appointments Monday to midnight every day. I started, instead of doing 2 or 3 appointments a day, I started doing 8, 9, 12 appointments in one day. Instead of doing like 3,000 in personal premium, I did 20,000, then 36,000, then 38,000. This month I'm at 24,000 in personal premium. Why? I'm on appointments every day, leading by example. Leading by example is what got my base shop. It went from 20,000 to over 100,000 in production. We went from 40 recruits to over 150 recruits in 1 month. We went from 5 licenses to over probably 40 licenses in 1 month. Why? They want to follow what you do. And you are the one. I'm the most interested in growing my base shop. Why? It is my base shop. It's like my baby, but I need to be there. I need to be in present for them. And we're not using nothing different than the resources that we had already. Zoom was here before, but I didn't know how to use it. And actually, I didn't like using it. I remember when agents told me, Miguel, I have an appointment. Can you come with me? I said, yeah, sure. It's on Zoom. I was like, oh, no way. No. I only do face-to-face. I used to say that. Until we had this situation, I had to learn Zoom, and now I love it. We went from having agents in the state of Florida and maybe some in Texas that we have to fly, to having agents in almost every state in the United States, almost every state. Because now I can have an appointment right now in the morning with somebody here in Miami, and then I click 1 hour later, I'm having an appointment with someone in Los Angeles. Maybe an hour later, I have an appointment with someone that is in Vegas. Maybe an hour later, I have an appointment with someone that is I have even done appointments in Nebraska. I didn't even know where Nebraska was, and I was having appointments in Nebraska. And I had to put my license appointed in every different state, because that is an opportunity for growth. Before, I remember when I saw Bowie Wilson's where they have offices, I was thinking, how in my life that's going to happen? I don't know how. Now I know. Zoom is what got us to different places. Now I don't really have to fly to go and see new people. So we have the same system, but one thing that we were prepared before about this, we have always used UCAN Pass. UCAN Pass is not a new thing for us. We have always used UCAN Pass. Before, we were having reviews on UCAN Pass once or twice a month between the office in Miami and the office in Orlando. And we decided to, and again, unify the reviews and do one review every Saturday in the morning, both office combined, to help. We have one in Spanish, one in English school, to help the agents understand what they're studying to go take the test. While they're on their live license review, the licensed agents are on training. We have our Saturday morning training. We have training for new agents, new districts, and new agents. We have training for English speakers agents. We have training for divisions, regionals, senior regionals, RVPs. And we are doing that every Saturday, so we have the hierarchy connected. And also the attendance in those trainings grew up. What happens when the attendance grow up? And we know that the production goes up, the recruiting goes up. We have, you know what happened with this situation is that our agents stopped having too much time to waste. They started using more of their time more efficiently, because now we don't have to drive. So those hour drives that I had to take from agent to client, now we're doing it from home. So we do one more appointment. And at the end of the day, this is something that I do in my base shop, and actually all my base shop and my RVP's base shop are doing the same thing. We have a meeting for 15 minutes with the base shop. 10 p.m. meeting with the base shop, 15 minutes, report. How do you do today? Hey, I did this, and I did this, and then I did that, and I did that. And the new people started to think, oh, so it can be done. Yes, on a daily basis. On a daily basis is easy. Easy. Imagine that you have to carry 600 pounds in 1 month. 600 pounds in 1 month is a lot to carry. You have never carried 600 pounds. 600 pounds is too much. But if you carry 20 pounds a day, it's easy. 20 pounds the next day, 20 pounds the next day. But when you start skipping days, imagine that at the end of the week, you have to carry 140 pounds. That's heavy. But one a day is easy. Okay? So what we did is that we increased our activity using the same systems that we had before. So remember, we are having 2 or 1 licensing reviews every week. Now we're having every month. Now we're having one a week. So it's 4. You remember we were having the 90-day challenge, and some people were even able to go to the office. Some people weren't. Now everybody is able because we have it through Zoom. So people can be driving to work. People can be at their homes and they're watching the 90-day challenge where we're training on personal development. That's what we're doing, personal development. So we went from having agents just in this state to having agents in every state in the United States. We grew opportunities without moving from here. So now we have our schedule packed. And since this started, we kept doing the same things that we were doing, but there weren't any testing centers open. We didn't know about that. So we spoke, we had a meeting with the Naranjo hierarchy, and Will and Lorena, they said, let's keep doing the same. Let's just have everybody ready. So when they open the test centers, we can send them. We started scheduling exams for months. Like I have people in April, they had the scheduled exam for August or July, but we had them ready. So when some states open the temporary licenses for us, we already have hundreds of people ready to get a temporary license. So we started licensing. I went from having in my hierarchy like 1,000 licenses to almost 1,800 in 4 months. That's explosion. And that's what we're taking advantage. And now we're converting those licenses to permanent because they're opening centers. These people already tried. These people are making money. These people want to get the license, and we're focused on getting them licensed on a permanent license because that's the one that's going to become an RVP. So if you pay attention in the year-to-date list of base shops in the United States, from the top 25, 10 base shops belong to the Naranjo hierarchy. Top 25 licenses in the United States in the last year-to-date, till July. From 25, 10 belong to the Naranjo hierarchy. Why? We're focused on that. We're focused on taking advantage of this moment. I tell my team that I'm like a lab rat. I'm like a lab rat because why? I sit here in my desk. I go to the bathroom probably, maybe to the kitchen, to the treadmill, bed, desk, bathroom, kitchen, treadmill, bed. That's every day. I'm not doing anything different right now. I'm not taking vacations. How are you going to take vacation when you're having the most wonderful opportunity to bring as many people as you can? This is a moment like no days off. If you pay attention, look at my background. No days off right now. I'm about to cross 1 million. How am I about to cross 1 million as an SVP? It's not the title. It's the business that you're building. It doesn't matter what title you have in this, but how big is your team? How strong is your team? And what are you teaching them? What are you not only teaching? Because teaching is one thing, showing is another thing. So we're showing people how to really do this business and how to help them understand that this is about earning your results. It's not about just wanting the results. Everybody wants the big results. Everybody wants the big numbers. But how do I make my agents? How can I get them emotionally involved to do the things that I want them to do? I have to do them first. I do them first. We build RVPs. We don't create RVPs. That's our purpose. That's how I have 5 RVPs, first generation, third, second generation, with 1,758 licensed agents. How are we getting that income? How are we getting those results? We do it first. And we as RVPs in our hierarchy, we decided to take the flag and take the leadership of this team by doing it with personal results. Our personal production went up on every level. All the RVPs, we have a goal every month of at least 10,000 in personal premium, every one of us. But now we're going to 20,000. Why? We're leading. So more people started doing the same thing. And we focus on the licenses all the time because we know that the licenses are going to bring everything. So the more people that we have at the class, at the review in the morning, the more people that in the afternoon I follow up with them. How many chapters do you have done yet? Oh, coach, I'm on chapter 3. Okay, keep going. We'll talk in an hour. Then I talk with them in an hour. They send me a picture. I finish chapter 5. Okay, we talk in an hour. Because we encourage them to finish the whole class in that day, so they get the certificate of completion. And with that certificate of completion, we can send it to the state, and they go put the fingerprints and have the temporary license. So it's all about your work. Yeah, we're working, but we're growing. And why are we growing and why are we working? Because we are taking advantage of whatever the company is offering us, and whatever the state is offering us, and whatever the scenario is offering us. So thank you very much for having me today. And I hope this helped you in some kind of way all the time. Our goal, if you get better, we get better, the company gets better. Thank you.